Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Kansas City Royals and the Expos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Blake Snell beyond the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
First delivery to him on the way. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's just 1 for 6. Fouls this one off. Now Gordon awaits the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And yet another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Whit Merrifield next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Ready with the 1-0. Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 2-0 count, the pitch.
Well, we'll see if he gets the green light here. You don't want to help guys early in the game, but at the same point, you want him swinging the bat in good hitters' counts.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 12, Jorge.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the belt, the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 2-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set, the 3-1, and he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hunter Dozier, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Segui waits on it, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead, we are scoreless on the show. Heath Fillmeyer gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
For the Expos,
Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Manuel Margot will be next.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Here's the 3-1. Takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's set and the pitch. Kiermaier's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gordon's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now, on the bump, has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
He's going.
Runner breaks for third. In there. Now the throw. Throw won't get him.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here, he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Kiermaier stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the stretch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate, Stefan Segui, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Here's the 1-0. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Throw into second, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Montreal is on top 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. The pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel, on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
So now to the plate, Maikel Franco. Zobrist is there. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 66.
So coming to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses. Ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. On now to the bottom of the second. Montreal is on top here, 1-0. Standing in, Cliff Floyd will lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
Russell Martin now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Martin is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Phillips is on his horse. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Riding in, Willie Adames, looking to stay high. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. He's set. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Soler. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The first baseman, Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning. Settling in now, Austin Meadows. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Meadows begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners at the corners, two men out. And that misses 2-2. Ball three. 3-2 now.
3-2, two out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss for the third strike as he went after what would have been ball four. Instead, the inning is over. Brett Phillips will bat next. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Number 14, Brett Phillips.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He singled to open up the ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
1-2, the counts of the Royals shortstop. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Alex Gordon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike three. Royals go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Manuel Margot.
In now, Manuel Margot. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Going after it is Gordon. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Kiermaier rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham! The triple chases him home.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. Oh, High. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they move on top 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Stefan Segui.
Number 96.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
3 runs already home here. Lifted in the air out to right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1 out, nobody on. And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter, Russell Martin.
At the plate, Russell Martin. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. Soler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The right field, number 12.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In is Jorge Soler. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Smoke toward third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
And up steps Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. 3-0 now. Misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh man, I think this walk has kind of grinded him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Kiermaier giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Comes set, the 0-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-1. Here it is. Fouled off. The set and the 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Montreal is out in front, 4-1.
The second baseman, Willie Adames.
Pitch on the way. Willie Adames is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the air out to center field. Heading after it is Phillips. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Stepping into the box, Yandy Diaz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
1-1.
Here it comes. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting. The right fielder, Austin.
So here with 2 gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and the right-hander get loose. The 1-1 home. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Brett Phillips. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is up.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. The 3-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. KC down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, ready for another shot now. Manuel Margot tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
This pitch is popped up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Zobrist.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jesse Hahn, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 32, Jesse Hahn.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ben Zobrist, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, this certainly wasn't what he was anticipating when he left the warm-up mound coming into this one. Couldn't get out of the 5th inning and gave up quite a few runs in this one.
Ready once again, Stefan Segui. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. calling a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Fastball just misses, that's ball one.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Margot's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Into the box now, Cliff Floyd. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
The first baseman,
Now the pitch.
Floyd.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Russell Martin.
Next will be the designated hitter, Russell Martin, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Hit hard to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Into the box, Willie Adames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Vaughn has his target. Here's the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2. I got 2-1 to
2
count.
out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz. He grounds it sharply to third. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Oliver Drake will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Stepping up to the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope, outside. I got to count 2-2.
To short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Maikel Franco.
So stepping in, Maikel Franco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0. We're in the 7th now, 4-1 our score to this point. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. Ryan O'Hearn is on deck. The 3-1. is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 66.
Ready now, Ryan O'Hearn. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. And he'll get in there safely.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Standing in now, Brett Phillips, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to, put good barrel, good contact on that ball, was able to find the hole.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes, here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Soler's after it. He's there and records the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now back.
Ben Zobrist will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
First and second now, 1 man out.
Wait for the pitch.
2-0
That's
now.
outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Meadows is on his way home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And to score is the runner from first. It's 6-1.
Number 96.
Jake Kalish takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 74. Jake Kalish.
At the plate now, Stefan Segui fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Cliff Floyd, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Expos are out on top 6-1. So a new pitcher coming on now as the right-hander Eric Gagne gets the call here. Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Here's the 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
This year against right-handed pitching, Merrifield is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's foul.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. KC down in order. They trail 6-1. Forward now is the DH, Russell Martin. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Gordon on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Willie Adames.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie Adames. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now batting, Yandy Diaz. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes. A swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. To 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. And that retires the side. Colin Poche comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in now, Jorge Soler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 12, Jorge Soler.
First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Now at the plate, Hunter Dozier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hot shot towards the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball
There's a
one.
fastball well off the plate for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Ball, 2 strikes.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Meadows is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The bat, number 7, designated hitter, Michael Franco.
Digging in, Michael Franco. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Expos have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Expos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Blake Snell notches his 3rd win of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Wackney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.